Overreaction is killing your manifestation. So I see this time and time again when I'm working with clients one-on-one, and we're focused on creating something specific in their lives. And what happens is when we are directing our thoughts towards something, we're going to experience the contrast of life, and we're going to experience contradictory evidence, meaning that if I set the intention to start making more money, what may actually happen is I may end up seeing more and more bills. And so our work as vibrational beings is to stay in tune with what is happening inside of ourselves, especially when we want to react to the external world, because that's what allows us to experience a shift in our physical reality. So what happens is that the majority of people are living in the 3D world, meaning that we are just constantly reacting to what we are seeing. And because of that, we're perpetuating the same circumstances. So to become a conscious creator, we must look at what we don't want and be able to internally shift into what it is that we actually want. Meaning that if I were to see what it is that I want, how would I then feel? And how can I train myself to feel that way even though I'm seeing contradictory evidence? So if you're someone who is manifesting and you feel that you're, constantly seeing the opposite of what you want, this is not necessarily a bad thing. It becomes more of a negative thing when you're constantly reacting to that and not understanding the process of manifestation. My suggestion to you is to start practicing self-awareness, because the more we can become aware of what is going on inside of us moment to moment in our everyday life, the more we can get control of that internal state. And the more in control we are of our internal state, the more in control we are of our external world. And, many of us want to be able to feel that we have a sense of agency in terms of what's going on in our life. Now, this doesn't mean that we control everything, right? Because to a certain degree, we actually gain control by letting go of control. But when we are directing our mind towards creating more wealth, creating better relationships, creating, better health, it's so important that we don't get caught up in what is. I say this all the time, but what is really old news, right? It's irrelevant. What is only a reflection of what you are thinking and feeling in the past. So if you want to create a better future, then it's so important to become aware of what's happening right now in the present moment. And this is why you see so many teachers talking about the present moment being the most important resource really that you have, is because the present moment is your point of power. This is how you create. So many of us are constantly distracting ourselves in the present moment or using our present moment to think about the past. So if you can start to leverage this point of power, which is the present moment, and you can become consciously aware of what is going on inside of you, and then choose to feel a different way, right? Because many of us are reacting to what we're seeing, and thus we're creating those same experiences. So I promise you this, when you stop reacting in the same way to your current experiences, you will begin to see a new reality. So as always, if you guys need help with this is my specialty. So I have personal one-on-one coaching. I have a 3-week program as well as a 6-week coaching program. So if you guys are interested in learning more about that, the information is going to be down below in the description box. In addition, I do have a conscious manifestation masterclass. So that is a 7-step process to manifesting the life of your dreams. Highly recommend that. It is a very simple process, and if you start to apply this, you're going to see those results. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.